It's the lifeboat I came here on. It doesn't look like it's in very good shape. I wonder what happened to everyone else. Yeah, I kind of hope that they're in much better condition than the boat. I mean, look at it. Look at all the pieces all over the place. The mast is broken down. The wheel is over here. There's a hole in the bottom. Oh, man. I think we're going to be stuck here on this island for quite a while. What's going on, everyone? MetalBlade427 here, and I welcome you back to Skies of Arcadia Legends for the GameCube. In the last episode, Captain Rhakman decided that he was going to go after Rhakman, and even though we kind of did, we got intercepted by the Valuan Armada, and we all got separated. Vyse is here on a deserted island. Ica and Fina are somewhere, we don't know where, as is Rhakman, and it's like, I kind of hope everyone's okay and all that other grand stuff. But, Captain Rhakman, just so you guys know, get this out of the way pretty quickly, is actually based on the book Moby Dick. You know, very, very loosely based, per se. Because the book is about Captain Ahab, who, you know, is a whaler, who got his leg bitten off by the great white whale, and it's all about his, you know, quest for vengeance against it and everything like that. And there's other lessons to the book. That's just an extremely, like, condensed plot of it. But of course, Rhakman is supposed to be Captain Ahab, but instead of a leg, his arm was taken. And rather than just doing it for revenge, he has a deeper plot, and that would be, you know, avenging his son and his crew. So you can see the connections between the two there. Vyse, on the other hand, right here and now, we're taking from another book, Robinson Crusoe. You guys should probably know what that is, or at least have a little ding in your head about what it is. Remember, you ever see Lost, you know, with Tom Hanks on the island? Kind of the same idea about someone who's shipwrecked on an island and he has to do what he can to survive and get off of it somehow. So that is kind of where we find ourselves right now. Two great literary novels thrown into this game, you know, using the basic plot points and then incorporating into the story. God, I love this game. So good. Alright, so being that we're here on the deserted island, which does have a name, but I'll let you know about that later, let's go ahead and do a little exploring. First things first, let's head up here, so this way we can get a better view of our surroundings. Wow, that's a huge, like, hump in the middle of it. Seems like a nice place. It's quiet. I like that. Well, I'm definitely on an island. Really, Vyse? Thank you. And an uninhabited one at that. Very good. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Looks like a storm is coming in. I should find some shelter. How do you know? Where, like... Do you see clouds? I mean, that's just the sky rift. That's not dark clouds. It looks like it's a clear blue sky. Wherever the sun may be. Whatever. Let's head back down over this way. It's not a big map, as you can see right over here. We're going to be pretty much exploring around the entire deserted island for, well, the next few points for Vyse. We have to kind of see how he goes about surviving and anything. But this is just like a little introduction to the island. Definitely come on over here and make sure that you see this little section over here. There's no point to this right now anyway, but just remember that we have the giant cave full of nothingness for now. So let's get on out of here. There's just like a lot of trees and like other spaces that run around, but if we head over this way, you may see that there is something strange on the ground. Well, I guess I'm not the first guy to get shipwrecked on this island. From the look of his clothes, he was probably a sailor, too. Looks like he's been dead for a long time. Maybe if I pickpocket him. Oh, hey! Something's embroidered on his collar. Gonzalez. I guess that was his name. Better his collar than his underwear, I guess. There's something in his pocket. Yoink. It's a map! It's a little old. Maybe it's a map of this island. There aren't any of the same landmarks. It's probably a map of a different island. Vyse is just on point today with his observations, isn't he? May come in handy someday. I'll just hold on to this map for a while. Not like you could use a Gonzalez, but, you know, see what happens. Well, I'll give you a proper burial, so you'll finally be able to rest in peace. There. Well, I guess I should find some high ground so I can check out the rest of the island, which I did already, so, you know, whatever. and we received Gonzalez's map. Now, it's weird that the way that Vyse said that sentence, because he's like, I should find a place to bury you, and then he just goes there. But I think it is because of where he's standing, which is like here, he looks off to the right, and this is where, you know, we end up burying Gonzalez anyway. So I assume that he just stands up, looks over here, and he's like, there, that's a good spot to bury you. I don't have to drag your bony corpse around or anything like that. We just put you here, and we're all happy to go. Now he said to go find some high ground. We did that already. So what we're going to do is we're going to walk into here. Now, okay, so before I move along or whatever, let's swing this back up this way. Got a little bit of a shot there of Vyse's face. The deserted island has 2 treasure chests on it. You can get them both right now, but I'm going to wait till I get back in control of Vyse, because once I go down into the tunnel here, you know, goes into cutscenes and everything like that. But they're easy to get. I'm actually going to pass by one now, but again, I will wait in order to get them a little bit later. Until then, let's go on over here and actually check out where Gonzalez was living all this time. And I guess my friend Gonzalez had the same idea. You know, it looks like he was living here for quite a while, too. Well, doesn't look like I have much of a choice, so I might as well set up camp in here and get some rest. Aika, Fina, wherever you are, I hope you guys are safe. Meanwhile, in a room that's very pink. How did we end up in this place? And where exactly are we? And who took my hair out of the ponytails? That's only for me to do. This place does seem peculiar. I don't see Vyse or Captain Rhakman anywhere. I hope they're okay. God, I love Aika with her hair down. She looks so pretty. I mean, the ponytails are cool too, but still. One of the few times you get to see this. They're probably fine. They're both too stubborn to die that easily. I wonder who saved us. Oh, you're awake! There's no need to get up just yet. Let's see, what can I get you? How about a nice hot bowl of soup? Sure, that would be great. Oh, my name's Aika. I'm Fina. Thank you so much for saving us. We thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Aika and Fina. You both have such pretty names. That's how I envision her talking, by the way. You two are lucky that I found your lifeboat. You were both unconscious. What exactly happened? I love exciting stories. Don't worry about it. If you don't want to tell me, I won't force you to. But, by the looks of you, I'd say that you two are air pirates. Maybe. Haha, looks like I guessed right. You don't have anything to worry about, my dear. Because I'm an air pirate too. Oh, what? Really? Yes, I'm Clara of the Blue Rogues. Pleased to meet you. I see. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Vyse is probably fine. You girls like him, right? You have to have faith in your man. Yeah. Captain Clara! Captain, we'll be reaching this Nasrad in a few moments. Okay, prepare for landing. We'll be landing in NASA's capital, Nasrad, very soon. Nasrad is a large city. Who knows? Maybe you can find out where Vyse is while you are there. God, it's so pink! Everything is so pink! time for me to set sail. It was very nice meeting you two. I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time together. Here, take this. It's only 5,000 gold, but it should help. Wow, really? Thanks for everything you've done for us. First you save your lives, then you give us gold. I don't give it a second thought, sugar. After all, I too am a blue rogue. Where are you going now, Clara? Me? I'm going after the man I love. He's an air pirate too. He's a little on the wild side, but he's strong, smart, and so yummy. I follow him wherever he goes. I know that someday he'll come around and fall in love with me too. Isn't that romantic? Sure. No. Well, I better get going. I hope we see each other again. Good luck. And there goes the pink ship. Oh boy. That was the nicest stalker I've ever met. But at least it explains why her entire ship looks like a honeymoon suite. Honeymoon? I kind of figured you wouldn't know that was. Don't worry about it. Let's go see if we can find a place to sleep tonight. And one of the few times, well, first we get Clara's parents. One of the few times that we get to do this in the game, we control someone other than Vyse. Yep, so with just Fina and Aika in our team, Aika is our lead runner, and her hair's back in the ponytails, unfortunately, but that's alright. So here we are in the capital of Nasser, and this would be called Nasrad, and I wish I could go into my main menu, but nope, just first person view right there, and just kind of give you an idea of where we are, particularly in Nasser, to show you where the capital is. There are a few things that we can collect while we have these two ladies. Actually, I want to say it was in the exact spot I was in, wasn't it? Yeah, it was probably down this one. No, I had to swing around. But if you go down this way and then you look down here, you can actually see the sparkle of the moonfish that was in this area. Obviously, we can't get it yet because we don't have Vyse. Vyse is the only one that collects moonfish. Oh, and speaking of which, Vyse is also the one that has all of our crap. We have, with the exception of our key items, we have nothing except for the clothes and accessories on our back and our weapons. So even our gold is gone. We have no gold. We are poor. We have no means of doing anything. We have no ship. So we are kind of a little helpless right now. Let's go on in here really quickly. All right. So before I actually move ahead, we'll do this with Aika this time, just because she's here and everything. Nasrad has 2 chests that we can pick up. As you saw, there was the moonfish, and there are actually 2 chams we can pick up as well. Problem is everything has to be done in kind of like this odd order. Actually, there's even a 3rd cham, technically our 2nd Aberek cham, that we can get here as well. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go after this particular chest. Do not forget this chest, because it is missable. There are events that are going to happen rather quickly if you just kind of go through the story, you know, just one after another. And, oh wait, before I do that, I just want to point out this lady, the Cabal Skewer lady. We actually met her back in Maramba, so it's just kind of, you know, just a throwback to her. And, you know, she is going to be important for a side quest later. But definitely come down this way. It's a weird perspective looking down on the market and everything, because I have no idea where that is. Like, that over there, I think it's supposed to be, like, the main area, like the hotel, and then over there is supposed to be, like, where, like, the Sailors Guild is and everything, but it's just a weird perspective being up here on this top. But we want to come all the way down this way. There's not even any merchants here or anything. Merchants are all in the first area. You probably would not even think to go here, because there's nothing you can actually collect, with the exception of this chest right here that contains a Silph Seed. Now again, make sure you get this, because those events that I was kind of talking about or whatever, but I'm not going to give them away exactly, though you can probably guess what they are as we go through this little section, are going to, or is going to change the layout of this map. And this entire area, I'm pretty sure, is going to be gone. So do not forget that chest. On the flip side, the other chest that we can get in here will not be available available until that particular event happens. So if you're going to Legends, make sure to collect everything right there. If not, then just kind of move along. I'm going to run this way really quickly because we don't have a ship to buy anything, but I am going to go up here and I'm going to talk to the Sailors Guild guy really quickly. So he's going to come over here, he's going to say, Sailors Guild, we pay information for discoveries, no money, and no ship. Now, mind you, Aika was with us when we made discoveries, so that means she has information about discoveries. But because we have no money and no ship, we can't, give him the information. It's kind of important because you can sell discovery information to the Sailors Guild here as Aika and Fina. It's just, we need a ship, so we gotta do stuff in order to get the ship. Now, he also talked about Ozma, which is this weird, very, very strange individual that I'm gonna go to right now. And I don't know if it's a she or a he. I honestly do not know, and when you see this character, I'm pretty sure you may not know either. But, that character is known for giving out, loans and everything, so maybe they'll be able to fund us a ship, because right now we're stranded here. Not that, Clara meant to strand us, but we have 5,000 gold, which we don't have. We have Clara's purse and key items. It does not equal out to our gold, as you can see there in the bottom right. We still technically have 0. So let's talk to this individual. Osmond Financials. Owner is in the back. Okay, let's go to the back. See, there's the pink kitten, the pink cat, that actually the Sailors Guild guy told us to look for. And back here is Ozma. And salutations. I'm not even going to give a voice. I don't even know what type of voice. I have an idea, but I don't want to do it. Ozma did a financer, money lender. Yep, very good. And now we need you to lend us money so we can buy a new ship. And then Ozma starts asking for collateral. And unfortunately, we only barely escaped with the clothes on our back. We've got nothing to our names. Seriously, Vyse has all of our stuff! And we get thrown out because without any collateral, Ozma will not give us anything. Does not run a charity. In fact, he, she, it, or whatever will even turn away the Sultan, even if it looks like he will take a loss. So, that's out of luck, unfortunately, right there. There we go. So yeah, it's a little bit of a brief thing that you learn also. The ruler of Nasser, actually, not only Nasser that we live in, but the entire Nasser region is the Sultan. Actually, I'm going to go up top. That's actually a better view that we can go up this way. And of course, there is a real-world analog to all this, but I talked about, real-world stuff earlier in the episode with the 2 books, so we'll just leave that for a future episode. Until then, take a look at the building to which the Sultan lives in. And again, as I've said before, you guys can probably get a pretty good idea over what exactly, this is all based on. It is a little bit more history-based, you gotta include the role of Valua and all this and everything, but, yeah, that's, it's just so, I just love looking at all this stuff. It's a very pretty area. Before I head to the hotel, which is where you need in order to progress the story, we're gonna head up here, and we're gonna head into the weapon shop. And when we do that, we'll notice, standing at the counter, hey, check that guy out. Remember this guy? We actually followed him, or he followed us, through the South Canal Strait when we first got our ship. Actually, he was the one that was with us when we had our very first ship battle. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Oh, young lady, you're the girl that... it's been many moons. My voice may seem different because I don't remember how I sounded, but it's still the same person. It is I. You and your young friend escorted me to the Nasser border a little while back. Speaking of which, where is your friend? The one with the eye patch. Even though it's not really an eye patch, it's more of a telescope. Are you not traveling with him anymore? Oh, you mean Vyse. Well, it's a long story, but we got separated. Oh, I understand. Perhaps you had a difference of opinion? Well, no. Actually, that's not it at all. You don't have to pretend. It is said that the closer you are to one, the more they make you angry. Ha ha ha. What? Well, here. Take this. I want you to have it. Consider it a token of my gratitude. And we get our second Aberrant Cham of the game. That's 2 down and 1 to go. And that last one that we have is actually part of a side quest that is kind of annoying, but is easy enough to get done, but it can't be done till much later. I thought that a moonstone shard as beautiful as this would be fitting for a lady such as yourself. That a moonstone shard as beautiful as this would be fitting for ladies such as yourself. Sorry, having trouble reading that for some reason. And then he just kind of shoos us away without even explaining anything else. We can come over here and talk to the weapons merchant. But unfortunately, because we don't actually have any money, he is not going to sell to us. Now, again, all of this will change a little bit later. You will be able to buy from the weapons merchant. You will be able to buy from the item merchant down there. And trust me, you're going to want to. However, for the sake of just moving things forward, let's go ahead and head into the hotel and just kind of establish ourselves a room for the evening, because there's not much more else we can do. Come on, talk to her. Welcome, this inn is 240 gold a night. Would you like a room? We've actually been shipwrecked and we have no money. I'm trying to find a way to raise money, but... you girls look like good kids. I trust you. I'll start a tab and you two can settle it when you leave, okay? Sure. Yeah, let's stay the night. You can use the room all the way in the back on the second floor. I hope you sleep well. There's still so much pink. The hue has a pinkish tone to it. Looks like we're going to be stuck in Nasred for a little while. What are we going to do tomorrow? Well, I was thinking about looking for a place to work. We have to save up some gold. Let's put aside the money that we got from Clara. If we save up some more, we can buy a small ship and go looking for Vyse. What do you think, Fina? Yes, that sounds like a good plan. Well, tonight, let's just get some rest and hope for the best. Every day, girl. Every day. But I wonder where Vyse is, though. Vyse, I wonder if we're looking at the same moon right now. So we are currently sitting under the light of the red moon in Nasser. And it just so happens that same red moon is shining down on Vyse. Aika, Fina, are you looking at the same moon right now? I hope you're alright. Oddly enough, in this world, there's a chance that you may not be looking at the same moon, so it's pretty good that they are. And so I spent my first night alone on the deserted island. I woke up to some fresh, clean air and a warm sun, wherever that sun may be. That felt great. But I'm really hungry now. If Gonzalez survived long enough to settle into that cave, there's gotta be food on this island. It's time to go hunting. Yeah, well, you saw Gonzalez laying in front of the cave, a pile of bones, so that doesn't give me too much confidence that you'd be able to find something to eat. But as you can see over here, Vyse did make Gonzalez's grave. Gonzalez, I'm sorry it's such a simple grave, but I hope now you can rest in peace. So, with that said, let's actually head back into the cave here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a left and then a right and come back here and grab this chest. Moonberry. So that's the first chest of here. Now, mind you, these chests are missable as well. If you proceed too far into the story before, coming and collecting these, you will lose them. So do not miss these chests if you're going for 100%. And chest number 2, 1,827 gold. Now, there's going to be more to this island later on. I believe that there's 1 or 2 moonfish that we'll be able to get here and 1 or 2 chams. But for right now, because it literally is just a bare bones island, yeah, we don't got any of that. But I am actually going to call it right there. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and comment down below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can get equipped with me, MetalBlade427. In the next episode, we go hunting on the deserted island. And we actually see what a day in the life of Vyse should be. I'm gonna turn myself around and get back into here, because I did not want to get involved in random battles yet. Not until I actually start the next episode, because we have a brand new enemy that we encounter here, and it's kind of, you know, purpose to it all and everything. So, thank you all again. You guys have a good one, and I will catch you all later.